We've now got 2 lithium exploration companies that are working on pilot plants. One is talking about initial small-scale commercial production in 2025, which is about 18 months from now. If successful, this will be the birth of an entirely new industry in Saskatchewan, and one that entirely uses oil field technology and service companies to do so. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm very bullish on the opportunities here, and some of the diversification that we see happening, the helium industry, for example, lithium industry. I would first say wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the oil industry. It would not exist in Saskatchewan if it wasn't for the oil industry, and in particular some of the expertise that we have in the people that have spent their lifetime innovating in the oil industry and are now transitioning some of those real life assets, experiences to the lithium industry. And I'm extremely excited about where that can come, and I think it'll actually work very closely in synergy with the oil industry for years into the future. So this is another area where I've asked Minister Ryder to pay particularly close attention to, because as we know, in the early stages of the development of an industry, whether it be a potash mining industry, a uranium mining industry, a rare earth elements industry, there is times when, not to a large degree, but where government needs to just kind of help these industries along, whether it be some discussions around some of the necessary infrastructure or what that might be. And so I've asked Minister Ryder to keep a very close eye on this as to ensuring that the government isn't out of step, whether it be from a regulatory perspective or from how we can support the growth of the industry, because I think it's a vital importance. It's a great diversification opportunity. It's a product that is going to be in demand for the foreseeable future. But it only makes sense because of all of the expertise that we already have in that oil industry that can cross over.
And just the last question here. In the last year, North American Helium went from 3 production facilities to 7. They're also partnering with Helium Evolution on drilling wells. Royal Helium is likely to develop their first plant in Saskatchewan near Climax in the next year or 2. Is the Helium Action Plan working, and where do you see this going?
It seems to be, and where I would hope we see it going is actually accelerating. We have, if not one of the best helium resources in the world. We do have experience in the regulatory space, not necessarily specifically with helium, but with, again, the oil industry. And so the same expertise that the oil industry can bring to an industry like this, I think, in fairness, the oil industry has allowed the government to have some of this expertise as well in setting up regulatory regimes that actually do work and allow projects to get from exploration to development to actual production. And we're seeing that happen in the helium industry as well. And again, this is an area where I've asked Minister Ryder to pay close attention to because of the importance of it. To not just a specific region, but the province proper. And this is an industry where in the next number of years, Saskatchewan should be, and I think will be, a global leader in helium production.
Is there anything you'd like to add, sir?
No, I would just say, Brian, to you and all the folks that you work alongside with in the news and media industry, but also in the oil producing regions of our province. I just say, wish each of you a very, very Merry Christmas. You in particular carry a very important voice that without your effort and your knowledge of this industry just quite simply wouldn't be communicated. And so I thank you for that. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and I wish that to all your viewers as well.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you.